Alright, today we're going to give a reusable custom view on the home screen one more shot. So, we've got these blog post previews that are just copied and pasted. There isn't a whole lot of advantage to making them a custom view, that we only have to define all the constraints and stuff one time, because we're only ever going to have these on this one screen, and even if we didn't, we could copy and paste it, but I'd like to try one more time to get this to work. So I found this blog post, which I've already kind of gone through, and it looks the appropriate number of steps, the appropriate level of customization. So I have a feeling that this could work. So I'm going to give it one more try, and if this doesn't try, then we are straight up moving on this app. So how do we make a reusable view? We create the class first of all, so we're going to make a Cocoa Touch class and give it the name we want. That's fine. So this is going to be our blog post preview. So let's do that. File, new, or Command-N, Cocoa Touch class, next. Blog post preview. Preview. Subclass of UI view. In Swift. Yeah. There we go. There's our blog post preview. We're not going to need the draw method. Now we need to make the new view. We're going to call it blog post preview. Also, Command-N, view, next, blog post preview. Do we have to save it with the extension? Can't tell. Let's just try it. There it is. Okay, it comes as a nib file. That's good. We're going to go over to attributes. Maybe not. Identity. We'll look at where this is in a second. Alright, we have it. Yeah, in attributes it should say size. Oh, you gotta click on it. Freeform. Beautiful. So now I'm going to make it the size I want it, aka shorter. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my main storyboard. I'm going to grab the blog post preview, I'm going to copy it, then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to paste it in. There we go. I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to set it right there. Wait. No, that's right. Oh, I got the wrong thing. Hold on. Paste it. Line it up. Resize. Perfect. Great. Next. Set the class of the view and its outlets. Yeah. So this thing, it needs a class of blog post preview should autocomplete. Excellent. Now I'm going to open blog post preview on the right. I'm going to set up my outlets. Doesn't want to go that direction. IB outlet. Weak var image view. UI image view. IB outlet. Weak var title view. UI label. Click, drag. Click, drag. Brilliant. Next. Code the class of the view. Let's borrow all of this crap. Alright. Get rid of that. Come over to this. What does it say? It It's upset because of the use of an unresolved identifier nib name, because we also need that. Let nib name equal blog post preview. Yeah. All right, we got our inits. That all looks good. Next, use our set the thing in the what? Now the only thing we have to do is use our reusable view is to set the type of the class in the zip file to the view we want. This might only work for screens that are themselves zibs. Let's look here. Oh no, it says main.storyboard. View controller scene, reusable footer. Stuck a view on there that looks like just a view. And it's set to be reusable footer. Why not? Let's give that a try. Let's go to main.storyboard here. Put a view on screen. Not there. Put our cursor in here. Command-Option-L. That's the object library. Get a view. Where is the view? Got it. Grab. Goes here. There it is. Open this thing here. Make it a blog post preview. I'm supposed to believe that that worked. Constraints. What constraints do we have here? I want the leading to be equal to the leading. Does it show up? Does anybody see it showing up? Let's take a look at the constraints on our blog post preview here. Height of this thing. Whoop. All right, I'm going to shut that for a second so we can just focus on this. Top bar, bottom bar, that's all great. Height. Let's click it. Height's supposed to be, I believe, 140. Well, no. 161 is actually right because it's 140 and then 20 points and then the 1 point separator. Add that constraint. That should make this fit in the main.storyboard because it needs to know the height, basically to put it on the stack view. Build succeeds. Let's see how it does. Mad. Let's see. Oh, because these, what does it say? I've not been impressed with what I've seen from this so far. Look at this. These two things are new. It's supposed to be using the nib. Blog post preview. Is that not what I named the nib? It is what I named the nib. Blog post preview. Clear as day. You know what? Let's try. Let's try rebooting this thing. nib. Alright, I'm done messing with it, if I'm going to be honest. We're going to be moving on, I think. Let me just make extra sure I didn't skip steps in here. Made the class, created the view, made up the way the view looks. Set its class and its outlets. Let's make sure that looks like it's done. Oh, whoops, that one. Blog post preview. Wrote the code. It's the same. Set the type of the class on the zip file to the view that we want. Well, we tried that. It's not necessary to set the outlet from our custom reusable view to the view controller. Oh, I see what it's saying. It doesn't want you to make outlets from the custom views to the view controller. Just reference it from the view. Let's take a look at this. See what appears to be different. So we got our Swift file and our zip file or nib file. That looks good. Here's our view controller. What's in there? Look. It's got a handle to the thing, although that shouldn't be necessary to make it build. We can try that. Alright, so we're going to get our storyboard up. Then we're going to get our home view controller up. Then we're going to go to our scroll view. Go to our stack view. Click blog post preview here. And say first blog post preview. Alright, let's see if it runs now. Let's see what it's telling us. Bad access. Look at this. The image view and the title view are still nil. Let's look this up. Custom view iOS subviews are nil. Done. Let's look at the outlets, make sure the outlets look like they work. Grab that. Look in here. Yeah, there they are. Ta-da. So we are programmatically loading this thing up. Feel like we should be able to draw connections. How come we don't need more than these two initializers? Because we have another one here, and it's the one that's breaking. From nib. How does this version not need nib? What? In the zib, instead of setting the custom class of the view as information view, set information view as file owner. Note that changing the file's owner's custom class only defines this relationship temporarily to help you in Interface Builder create the outlets. It does not define a runtime relationship. In particular, creating an instance of your custom class will not load elements from the zib for you. Okay, I don't think that this is what we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah. We have to load it? You're telling me I can't connect it up programmatically. Let's look at some other answers here. This one's really old. A lot of them seem to require you to instantiate it programmatically, which the problem with that is that's not going to be less code than we already have. We're just going to end up replacing these lines with like lines to instantiate the thing. Yeah, they all require that line. Yeah, I think we're going to continue to go with our existing implementation if this is what's required to use a custom view. As you can tell, I'm very annoyed with this custom view right now. And the reason I'm annoyed with it is that we have tried, so there was a preview stream earlier this week where we actually already tried this and ran into issues with it. And so I did a little more research and found another post that I thought looked like it could potentially be accurate. And now I'm seeing more of this. And I just feel that this particular activity should not be this hard. Extracting a custom view should not be this hard. Just like embedding an existing composite view in a scroll view should not be a hard task. And that took us 2 streams as well. So, yes, I am peeved. I'm going to call it on this. I'm going to say we've hit the time box on this. We're not going to use this custom view. It's not going to give us less code than having these copy-paste versions has. It's not even accurate that that solution doesn't work across multiple screens because you can copy from one screen to another, just like we saw when we made this thing. And we're not going to use it on another screen anyway, so I'm done with this. I'm done with this experiment. Wait. So let me go ahead and stash my changes before we have so many things. this my thing? Let's make this a little bugger. CD workspace, Scottish Gaelic tattoo handbook, git status, git stash. I'm not messing with it anymore. Let's make sure it works. It should. Basically what we've learned is that reusable views are kind of a pain with storyboard. I can see why SwiftUI folks are so eager to get reusability under their belts. Next, we're gonna, in our next stream, what we're gonna do is make this checkout gaelic.co for more blog posts button actually work. And let's see a version real quick of what that's supposed to look like. Here. Alright, I'm not going to show you on this stream. I'll get it up for the next stream. See you later.